Welcome guys to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we look at PC VR, PSVR, and mobile VR, so you guys don't have to waste your time and money. And today, we're looking at a game on the Oculus Quest called Apex Construct. Now, I've been excited to check this game out. I've never played this game when it originally came out on the Rift. It is a story-driven puzzle game with a lot of cool mechanics in the combat department, and I'm excited to dive into this one with you guys, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so welcome to Apex Construct on the Oculus Quest. I've never actually played this game before. This game does actually exist on the Oculus Rift as well, and now it's been ported over to the Oculus Quest. I've never played either one. This is my first time playing this game, so I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm excited to dive right into this with you guys. So, let's go at this game out.
You're awake. Good. There was a slight glitch while bringing you here. I had to do what I could. I hope you like your new hand. Now, we must get you out of here. Could you please press that button for me?
Up we go.
I've been looking for you for a long time. I'm so happy I found you.
Hello, world. Of course, we bring this over here. Now we can get out. Got some robots down there.
Don't let them see you. I don't know how much you remember, but the Earth you knew is no more. This world is not safe. The shift has torn it apart, and you have a powerful enemy looking for you.
Obviously, I missed something. Huh. It's working some weird clicking noise. Okay, here we go.
She's already found you. I thought we'd have more time. We have to hurry up.
Cool looking city out there. That's creepy.
My name is Father. I'll tell you more later. Now, we must get you to the safe house. That could be very useful.
Hey, our weapon has arrived.
Experiment a bit with it. Can you hit those signs?
Is it talking about some other signs? Cool. Oh, now it wants me to shoot the signs. We're good. Yeah, because this... Yeah, I think that's good.
They're here.
Oh boy.
Quickly, take them out.
Oh.
Those creatures were Mother's creations. She will send more. We need to leave this place now.
Not actually sure it's supposed to actually be over here. Oh, there it is.
We're almost there. Just through that door. Then I'll tell you all you need to know.
That guy still sounds creepy.
You've seen what the world has become. The shift tore it all apart. One day, everything was normal. And the next, well, it was like this. I believe we can find a way to reverse it. And that is why I brought you back from the void. But first, we have some other things to attend to. Now, let me show you your new home.
Save game has started. Oops.
That is your inventory. You can store almost anything you can pick up in it.
Okay.
If you want to put your bow away, it lets you do that too.
Alright. Makes sense. Wants me to place this in inventory. Oops. Easy enough. I like my house. What we got here? Choose a chapter.
The world used to be whole, complete. We need to find out what happened to it. This machine will help you sort out the clues you find.
Okay.
This is a map of the known world. It doesn't much resemble the place you knew. Using this, I can take you to several nearby locations. The first thing we should do is improve your security clearance level so you can search the nearby Signia facilities. I will then tell you all you need to know about this world and its inhabitants.
So this is the mission
Use the
area.
map when you're ready to venture out.
So that's the map to go out on an adventure. This is telling us to climb up the ladder, though. I don't know if we need to, but I'm just checking. Assuming that's another way to get down the stairs. We got a nice little soda machine with, oh, okay, that's where you get some
You
health.
need tools and sustenance to survive the world outside. Maybe you'll find something to help you here.
Drink to replenish your health. Alright. Alright. Can we go from down here? Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we start a mission, what happens. So you guys can get a look. Let's see.
You left your hand in the void. But look on the bright side. This means your body is upgradable. And you can do that here, eventually. I'm awfully sorry about the hand, by the way.
So, this one was the one that we started at Hello World. Damn, we found 107 secrets. That's terrible. Let's go.
The creatures you fought earlier were sent by Mother, a sentient AI, just like me. There is much to tell you about her. But for now, knowing that she is out to kill you and destroy me will have to be enough. She is getting closer and closer to our safe house. It is the only place where I can keep you safe. So we need to stop her.
So I just type in 4. Okay. 5, 5, 1, 7. There we go.
We must activate a cloaking device to make the safe house invisible to Mother. Unfortunately, you can't even get to the device before you have higher security clearance. You should be able to find an access card in this area. And while you're here, do search the computers for any information you can find about the pre-shift world. Well, you're not getting through here. Better try another direction.
Assuming this is locked.
Look out.
I think I just died. Should have had my bow and arrow out first. That would have made more sense. No. Unknown commands. Directory? Oh, I see it there. Okay. Listing files on drive. Open. Password? On the back storage room. Okay. So this door open. Oh. So here's the storage room. There it is. 5776. Now we're getting That's what I'm not seeing. What's on this computer here? Okay, so open. I'm sorry. Go back. Directory. You got the files there. Open. Email of the current CEO of the company stating that it was this. Let's go. See what this is. Okay, one last time. Did I miss something in there? I mean, his famous email was written on that day. Let's just try it. There you go.
There, on the table. Take an access card.
Assuming you only need one, right? Keep it going. I don't know if you just need one. What do we got going on here?
We're now fully installed in this remote northern base, and work on the body is progressing well. It feels weird to say it, but Father seems almost happy. It shouldn't be possible for him to express his emotions this way, but he still does. I should look into the EC subroutines. Maybe they're malfunctioning.
I think that was all that was in there, right? Yeah. Here before we leave. That's empty. Apparently we could buy a small health can. Let's go ahead and do it. Purchasing. Get a can. How do you actually use this thing? If I were to grab this. I'm not sure how you actually open this to actually use it right now. We'll have to take that with us and figure that out later. What do we got over here?
The workers are ready. Location has been prepared. Machines are powered up.
Interesting. Alright, let's take out one of the cars. looks like we only need one, but. Definitely keeping that. But I got the idea. Come here, buddy. Alright, so we're going to leave this right here, guys. That gives you guys a little bit of the flavor of the game. Obviously, we can go ahead into this section now and use the card that we got from section 1 to obviously open up this door now. But I think that's a good place to stop, and it gives you a little bit of the feel of what the puzzle mechanics are, what you're trying to do in this game. I'm going to continue playing this game all the way through. I'll see what this game is like, and then I'll come back to the table now, and I'll tell you guys what I finally think of it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so that was Apex Construct on the Oculus Quest. Now, even with that gameplay that I just showed you, I think you guys already get the sense from watching that gameplay on how engrossing the story is and how much it actually makes you want to learn on what happened here. And there's not a lot of VR games that you can say that about. You know, as soon as the game started, you're obviously faced between two AIs in the game. You got the father and the mother. The father is obviously somebody who is bringing you in here. He says he's bringing you in here to restore peace to the world, to restore the world that was, you know, taken by mother and all those kinds of things. But you can tell, even from the short gameplay clip that I was showing you, you can tell, obviously, there towards the end that, obviously, he's not telling the whole truth about something. And that keeps you, interested into the story, to be like, what happened, what actually happened here? Like, why is this world, completely empty, and what actually happened within these characters? And then you got Mother on the other side, who's obviously, you know, the rogue, AI character trying to go, the more fierce character of the thing that you're obviously still trying to learn more about. And, you know, I'm not going to spoil, obviously, exactly how she is, but, you know, you get a sense of how that was through the gameplay that you guys saw. And she sounds like the more trustworthy of the two. She seems more direct from what, you know, the gameplay was showing. So the story in this game really captures you to actually keep yourself interested throughout throughout the story. The game is about 5 to 7 hours long, depending on how thorough you want to be. The story itself takes you about 5 hours, but there's a lot of different clues, things to collect, and reasons to go back into levels, because sometimes you get into certain parts of, let's say level 3, and you unlock certain things that open up things that you weren't able to access in a level from part 1. So that's something to keep in mind, that you can actually go back into the levels and actually access areas that you weren't able to access to before. So that gives you some more replay value in some of the levels and stuff, and a lot of collectibles and cool things that are thrown in within each level. One of the other things I liked in the game itself, throughout the gameplay, is obviously the interactivity that you actually have with the world. A lot of the objects are something you can pick up. There's a lot of things to read to make you more engrossed into that story, to make you care about the story even more, about these two AI characters that are walking you through this. And I thought that was really cool. The environments are really cool to explore and all that stuff. And of course, you get to the combat itself in the gameplay. The combat itself is really, really fun. You guys only saw a really short glimpse of what it was like in the gameplay. Later on, you unlock two other different types of bows. You got a lightning and fire that go into your bow that you can actually throw arrows with. And then the combat really opens up, because then each of the enemies that you're facing become really diverse. So as far as that goes, I really like the style of combat. It's fun, dodging the enemies, getting down. Obviously with the Quest Freedom, you can move around and dodge these things even better than you could on the Rift when that game came out on there. Like I mentioned before, this game is also available on Rift if you guys want to check it out on there too. And I had a lot of fun with this game. The gameplay was great. The graphics, of course, in this game are really, really well done. I continue to be blown away on what they can push out of the Quest. As somebody who had no idea what to expect from the Quest in general, thinking that it was just going to be an upgraded version of a Go with a little bit better graphics, I'm completely blown away on what they're able to pull off every time. Of course, it doesn't look as good as a Rift does, but I think it gets close enough where you're still into the world, you're still in there, and you still feel like you're immersed in there. And it's more than what I expected it to be when I first heard of what the Oculus Quest was going to be. So really, really good graphics and really cool art style in the game, and a really solid job all around. Great graphics. Story keeps you interested the whole entire time. A lot of fun combat to play in the game, and diverse puzzles that you got to figure out and stuff like that. And the game is about 5 to 7 hours long. 5 hours if you're just mainlining the story. Another couple of hours, more than likely, if you want to go through and get all the collectibles and revisit levels that you couldn't access certain sections before. So, overall, guys, I think this is a great game that you guys should pick up. Apex Construct on the Oculus Quest, also available on the Rift. If you guys have any questions about any of the things that you guys saw today or what I talked about, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech.